Good evening, folks. What's going on? Just on a check-in real quick. I didn't get a chance to record any videos earlier today as I was working, doing my weekend gig. Pretty long day today, man. A long day for me today. Extremely long day for me today. I missed my markers as far as the time that I wanted to be done with my weekend job so that I can have time to go home and write before I gotta go back to my day job during the week. It didn't go to my liking at all. Definitely watch my game tapes in real time as well as after. So during the duration of time that I work, I definitely saw where I need to make improvements to be able to hit those markers all the time. And it came in the form of a few hunches after a nap in my vehicle. That was unexpected. After the gym, shortly after the gym. I gotta stop doing what I'm doing. I gotta stop working so much. Today is day 7. My energy is up. I feel real good. I was saved by the mineral water that I drank, unflavored, just straight mineral water. It's good, especially when you're fasting. You don't want to lose electrolytes and start feeling sluggish. I feel great, even still now. It's a little before 8 p.m. And a few days ago, I thought it would be funny if I did something. So I gathered this bag of candy. My favorite of them happened to be Reese's. But the reason why I did this, it's so cold outside that nothing will melt. These chocolate bars, they're not gonna melt. I said to myself, I wanna see how strong I am, because normally these Reese's is something that I cannot resist at all. These Reese's cups, Reese's pieces, not the little candies with the hard shell, but everything that's like that milk chocolate with the peanut butter center. That's all me. Like, I'll stop what I'm doing any given time to have one. I mean, sometimes it feels like an addiction. I'm able to have control at times, but to be honest with you, I love some Reese's. I don't eat any other candy, but I love Reese's. Something about it. I just like peanut butter a lot. That was a vice of mine. And I would have times where I go without it for extended periods and say that I'm done, and I wouldn't be, because I'd go right back. And I'd have it in the vehicle with me during my evening runs, and that would be my go-to as a coping mechanism for being out late working. I'd use that drug. So I've had this for about 3 days now, and I haven't touched it at all, and I honestly haven't had the desire. It's being used as the inspiration. It's the inspiration. Funny enough, it kind of reminds me of, if you ever see the movie Dead Presidents with Bokeem Woodbine. I forgot the name of his character in the movie, but when he was sent to Vietnam in the movie, one of the ways, I guess, that he stayed inspired to keep a combat mind was chopping off one of the enemy's heads, and he kept it in his bag. The guys were able to discover it from the rank scent that was coming from his bag during some time of some gathering time. The guys in his platoon were like, they were disgusted at the fact that he kept the head in his bag. And this is almost reminiscent of that. When I think about this, it took me back to that scene in Dead Presidents. And it's not gone. and we're almost on day 8. I know day 8, I've been here before, is where a lot of magic happens. Spiritually, mentally. The physical is a byproduct. I'm not too worried about the physical because I know I can always lose weight, but it's more so about putting myself into a position where I have a brand new lifestyle that's sustainable for the long term. The aesthetics are gonna come. That's all byproduct. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about any number in particular as far as weight. Aesthetic is more important to me than the actual number. But ideally, I would prefer to be in between, like, I'd say 10 and 13% body fat for the duration of my life, the remainder. My relationship with food has totally changed. I'm at the point where I almost feel like it's in the way. Like food is just kind of an obstacle. Sure, we have to make sure that we have certain nutrition markers and that we're getting our vitamins and minerals. But for the most part, people out here, I'm guilty of it as well. But everyone out here is mainly eating for like vanity. Like people think it's fun. It's like a form of entertainment, and it's not. It has a lot to do with health. It's not entertainment. It's not the same as watching a television show or going to a theater, going to see orchestra. People say, "Oh, me and my wife, we watched a few game shows, dating shows that are popular, just for laughs and giggles." Make a long story short, one of the most common things that you would hear people say that they like to do for fun was go try new restaurants. If you are interested in dating and you're on a dating market and you hear that, I would definitely suggest you run in the opposite direction. There's nothing fun about eating. It's a chore. And it comes with a lot of responsibilities. Some of those responsibilities you'd have to deal with right then and there. And others will rear their ugly heads in years to come. And I'm sure that you won't like the outcome if it's not something that's beneficial to you and your cells and your biology. Anyhow, I'm not gonna keep rambling. I could do this all night. I'm about to go home, drop this off in my vehicle, and go inside. Let's see if I get to day 28 with everything still intact. Peace.